Hey guys, how's everybody doing? I have been uploading a great deal of images to the stock agencies because over the last couple of months I've kind of been dropping the ball in that area, but I've also been shooting a lot of stock images. So I've got probably 80, 90 images that I've keyworded, I've done the descriptions, I've done all of that, and now I've been uploading them to the agencies, trying to get caught up. And in this video, I want to do a little bit of a rant. It's been a while since I've ranted about anything too crazy, and I'm going to rant about something that I've gone off on before, and that is Shutterstock. But this time specifically, I want to talk about their, as they go over our images and they, what is the word I'm looking for? As they judge our images, whether they accept or deny them. I've said this before, it's not a person doing it, the computer's doing it, some kind of AI. I want to talk about that a little bit today. Yeah, let's go. So what made me think about doing this little video was just recently I did a 4th of July photo shoot. I did the popsicles in the studio. If you watch that, it was probably the last video that I did. I uploaded those to the stock agencies, and Shutterstock took 1 out of the 4 that I uploaded. The others they refuse. Now other agencies are accepting the images, so I always find that interesting when one agency will take something and another agency will not. But Shutterstock denied these images for 2 reasons. Number 1, the main image that I shot that you saw in that video, they said the main subject of the image was out of focus. The other ones that they rejected were because they were too similar to others. And in this case, I understand that these images were pretty similar, and it's not like I send in 50 images, I just send in the 2, but in this case, yeah, they are kind of similar, so I get it. But when it comes to the out of focus main subject in these, it boggled my mind because they're not out of focus. The only thing in these images that are out of focus are the kind of the tops of the cups with the drinks in them, and of course the straws do get out of focus because they're coming up pretty high. They're out of the depth of field area that is in focus. So there is a little bit that is out of focus, but it's certainly not the main subject, which leads me to believe somebody is not actually looking at these images. Somehow, some way, some AI computer system is judging these photos. So because I had these images with the popsicles, I'm going to bring back some images I did quite a while ago of these trash cans, and I had paper going into the trash cans. Shutterstock rejected a bunch of these too because they were similar. And I'm going to show you 2 sets of images here that they were rejected because of similar. Now, I get it, they're kind of similar, but they're distinctly different, I think. In one case, the paper is flying into the trash can. In the other case, the piece of paper is bouncing off the edge of the trash can. That's significantly different. Now, to a computer who's just looking at pixels and keywords and stuff like that, they probably were pretty similar. So I understand from an AI standpoint, they could come across similar, but if you look at them, anybody looking at them would see that they are distinctly different. Now, again, I didn't upload 50 images that were just slightly different. I uploaded these 2 that were distinctly different. One had a hand in it, one didn't have a hand in it. That, to me, is distinctly different. Now, before I go any farther, let me say this. When I go to McDonald's, I do prefer going to the kiosk rather than going up to the high school kid who can't even mumble, "Hey, how are you doing?" to take my order. That kid is useless to me. The kiosk makes more sense. But when it comes to stock photography, and we're sending in images that could be sold all over the world, it only makes sense to me that an actual human will make a final decision on these images. Let me know what you think. Am I wrong about that? Because if we're getting good quality stock images rejected because some AI program is kicking us out because it looks similar, or part of it is out of focus, so therefore the whole subject must be out of focus, I think they're missing some good quality images. Okay, so all of that being said, it comes down to this. Is it worth still sending images to Shutterstock if they're going to reject good images simply because some computer program has decided they're either too similar or they're out of focus or whatever the case may be, even though they're not? And they don't have some person there looking at them to oversee and make a final judgment. Well, in my case, I submit to 5 different agencies. I am already doing descriptions, keywording, doing all the photography to send to those other 4 agencies, the amount of time that I spend in addition to that sending directly to Shutterstock is minimal. And I do still make money off of Shutterstock. It is no longer my number one. You know, years ago, Shutterstock made more than all the other agencies combined. That's no longer true. However, I am still making money. And I'm not, I don't even want to get into the way they cut our royalties and stuff. I do still make money at Shutterstock every single month. So the minimal amount of time that I'm doing above and beyond all the other stock stuff is probably still worth it. And I'm just ranting and complaining. Now, that being said, if you are a stock shooter and you have anything to do with Shutterstock, I would, or maybe you don't anymore because you got off Shutterstock, I would love to know your opinion. I would love to know if you've had similar experiences where good images that are clearly not out of focus got rejected because they weren't in focus or something. I would love to hear your comments, so go down in the comments section. Tell me what you think. Give me some of your own experiences. I would love to hear it, and it'd just be nice to know I'm not the only one that's going through the frustration of this. But also, if you have not subscribed, you're here for the first time, thank you for watching. Thank you for the people that make comments on a regular basis. If you haven't subscribed, I was at 950 this morning. It'd be nice to push over 1,000 by the end of, I don't know, let's set a goal. 1st of August. 1,000 subscribers by the 1st of August. If you haven't subscribed, now's your chance to be a part of that monumental milestone. Thanks guys for watching. As always, I will see you in the next video.